All right, welcome back to One Bills Live. Chris Brown, Steve Tasker with you. And pleased to welcome in now Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman here in studio. Player appearances on One Bills Live are presented by Tim Hortons. Keon, first thing I want to ask you is you get to wear these new Stormfront uniforms this week. What was your first impression when you saw them? What'd you think?
I mean, I never seen them in person yet, so.
Oh, you still haven't seen them? Okay.
Nah.
You see what they look like, though, right?
Yeah, but they don't.
They got them hang. They got the mannequin
justice
in the lobby.
Oh yeah, I did see it.
Yeah.
I mean, the moment kind of was spot when we dropped the video.
Is this like? I mean, for a guy like you, recently out of college, where every major college program has like 15 jerseys, is it like?
I ain't never went to no school with no nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's an alternate jersey. They got this jersey.
But Michigan State, we only had what, 2? Green, white.
That was it.
Yeah. I think we had
Florida State get creative.
No. They got. I mean,
I know they're not Oregon.
Nah, they got rid of the black ones. The year I got there was the year before they was done with the black.
Okay.
Then the year I was there, they started coming up with that blue jersey, and then we never got to wear. Yeah, we never got to wear that.
Yeah.
But what other jerseys? Michigan State ended up getting a black one.
They had a black one. Yeah, I thought they had a black one.
Nah,
but you weren't there for that.
I was a 2 jersey guy. That's all we had.
Okay.
Green and white, and then garden.
These do look pretty clean, though. I got to say.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pop.
Yeah,
it's going to be. What are your thoughts about what are the early returns on the coaching staff and their message about this team you're playing this weekend, the Patriots?
I mean, hard-nosed football, well-coached guys with guys that's very capable up front and in the secondary. So you got to play a complete game, all 3 phases to come out with a win.
Yeah. You've got an offense that you've been in for more than a year now, and you've kind of seen and experienced how it works, with Coach Brady and everybody eats. Week 1, you're catching 8 balls, and then the next week you're catching 3, and it varies, and it's going to vary. So how do you mentally kind of approach the game each week, knowing on any given play I could get the ball? I mean, that's kind of the mindset of a receiver, but in the framework of this offense, knowing I might be really busy today, but I might be more busy blocking in the run game. Like, how do you kind of frame up your brain to be ready for any and all of it?
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't really have to do all that. It's kind of just I know how the game works.
Just comes natural.
Yeah, like it just is what it is. If the ball find me, I'm gonna make a play. If the ball is in somebody else's hands, I'm gonna do my job, make the block, and hopefully spring for a touchdown. But it is what it is. It's the game of football.
Gotcha.
Give me an insight as to how the conversation goes in the wide receiver. You got like 5 guys in the room, well, with Kincaid and stuff. You got 5 guys on the team, all within 1 or 2 catches per game of each other. You got all have double-digit catches. You know the ball's going to get spread around, but you also know Cook. They're handing it off a ton. They're 50-50. I mean, that's what really fascinates people about this offense, because we usually come in and say, okay, like Jamar Chase is going to get all the balls in the passing game, but the Bills' offense, people are like, well, where'd Keon go this week, and where'd Kincaid go this week, and how do those conversations go with you guys?
I mean, we don't really talk about it, bro. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
The only conversation that happens like, you get it and don't score, ha. Now I'm gonna go score.
Yeah.
And same thing with James.
Right,
James like, shit, you playing, like you don't go score that, I'm gonna do it. So it's just kind of that competitiveness within it.
It's about the TDs.
Yeah, man, you gotta make it count. Because if you don't score, the next guy get the ball. He gonna go try to score.
Yeah.
So it's just a competition at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Talk about the conversations that you and Josh had through the course of the spring, the summer, training camp, preseason, because there looked to be a lot of on-field dialogue just during the course of practice, like just little conversations about the nuances of, I'm assuming, body language, coming out of routes a certain way where he has a tell from you. But maybe just, what were you guys trying to button up on when you have those conversations, whether it's on the field or off?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a lot that I'm not gonna get into details about, but just like you said, just communicating to make sure we're on the same page.
Gotcha.
So it can be subtle things that he do that I know, stuff like that. Can't get too much in the details.
I get you. No,
yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Everybody wants to know now that they've had a chance to watch you play. You came back, you had your rookie year, now you're in here. Everybody wants to know, what do you notice about yourself that may be different this year, that you do feel different when you're out there, if you do?
I don't know, man. I can't really pinpoint nothing different. Just me and Josh being on a on a way different stratosphere when it comes to connection.
Just that much more
Yeah.
time together.
Yeah, and the trust between us and me and Joe and stuff like that. So I think pretty much that.
It's got to be more fun though this year. I mean, you're taking a lion's share of the snap. You're on their field a lot now. Last year it was on and off, on and off, on and off. This year it seems like you're on the field a lot. That's got to be a lot more fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was like that last year. Then once I got hurt, the dynamic of the offense changed.
Right,
so that's
right.
kind of what that was. But it is fun. Everybody likes to be on the field.
Yeah.
Whether you get in the ball or not, leave me out there.
I did want to ask you because this is on your bio page that you have a bucket list item to swim with sharks, which a lot of people. Is that accurate? First of all, is that accurate?
It's
not on your bucket list, or it is?
Nah, I don't think that's on my bucket list. But I've said that though, thinking of some wild thoughts.
What's the appeal there? Tell me.
I
Tell me what
think the only
appeal
thing
is.
really on my bucket list is like skydiving, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could
Is
do
it an
that.
adrenaline thing or?
Nah, like I don't know. I just something I would like to do.
Okay.
I don't think none of that type of stuff is scary, so I don't
Okay.
be caring.
Are you like one of those guys that watches Shark Week or something when it's on TV? Or
I used to on sci-fi, like when I was
Yeah.
growing up. I don't even really watch TV nowadays. They don't be
No. Okay.
but they gonna come up with a Jaws 37? Like,
Well,
there ain't many more
you
shark
never know.
movies you gonna make.
As long as it makes money, it's
know what I'm saying? Like,
the
it
Jaws
ain't many
37.
new shark movies you just can make. Like,
Yeah.
How much NBA do you watch? I mean, we know your basketball background. How much NBA do you watch? Are you like glued or are you more college basketball?
I really don't watch. I rarely watch basketball.
Okay.
And I'm more so like NCAA tournament playoffs when like it get down
Okay,
to the get
March
down.
Madness.
Yeah, I'll watch some of that, but
I gotcha. Okay. Well, let's ask the Timbits timeout question. This one always comes from a fan each and every week. And Timbits timeout, presented, of course, by Tim Hortons, where we solicit the fans to ask Bills players a question. So this one comes this week from Ty, who believes you've made a nice jump here in your second season. What's the secret to the big jump you've made from year one to year two, he asks.
I think the main secret really ain't the secret, but just a lot of hard work in the offseason. Pretty much perfecting the craft of receiver, working on running form, speed, being able to get out of cuts, just different stuff like that, just overall sharpening my game. And then, of course, spending a good bit of time with Josh, making sure we're on the same page.
I mean, we see it all the time, and was it a surprise for you as a young player to come up here and find out how hard these guys work? I mean, how hard Josh works, how hard James Cook works. Some guys jump up and they're so gifted that they haven't had to hit the weight room. They never they went out. They didn't work as hard as they thought as they could have.
Yeah.
Was that a shock to you? I get the feeling it wasn't. You kind of knew the score when you showed up, right?
Nah, man. Not even that I knew. I assumed. Like, you want to be great, you got to really put in work. So that was my assumption coming in. Those guys are pretty good players, and I just know they put in the work. I just know it. I don't know how I did, but it's just like I had that confidence that they were.
Well, Keon, thanks for the time. Stay healthy.
I appreciate
and
it.
keep showing up and showing out. We know you will.